What's going on, guys?
Yeah. Why would you go? You.
Intro saying right now. Intro saying right now. All right. Intro saying. What's going on, guys? We are back with another banger video.
That's wild. Like you've been doing this for years.
Yeah, we're
What
back.
episode is this?
It's 11.
It's,
I think. Yeah.
12? No?
Not
Yeah,
12?
last time one was 11.
Was it?
It's 12.
No. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
this is
we'll do
12.
12. But I'm pretty sure it's 11. But yeah. But yeah. So guys, I was actually laying in my bed last night, thinking, and I was like, just thinking about, if there's ever a zombie apocalypse, So,
We talked about that.
no, we didn't.
That's like the world ending.
No, that's an apocalypse.
That's still the same thing.
No, is it the same thing or no? Yes or no?
Yes, it is.
No,
It's the
not
same
really.
situation.
No, because like there's zombies though, not people.
Okay, but we're still gonna be killing either way. It's like the same thing, the same plan.
Let's do snacks a minute. Snacks a minute.
Right now? Would you like later?
Yeah, right now.
Okay.
No, right now. So they know we're snacking on the beginning of the podcast.
All right, guys. So what I'm snacking on? Oh, you go first?
Go ahead.
No, you go first.
You go.
Oh, okay. All right. So right now,
Got me some grapes.
great.
Grapes. Yes, bro. Don't tell me you guys like the purple grapes. Green grapes always smack better.
Is it cotton candy flavor?
No, it's just green grapes, dude.
Now there's some.
I like the
cotton-
green one. I hate the
The tiny ones
purple
are the
one.
best ones.
I hate
I
the
know,
purple one.
I
Bro,
know.
but I hate the soggy ones. Like I hate when grapes. Wait,
No.
eat frozen grapes, like freeze your grapes.
I
That's
I don't
don't
like
good.
that. I don't like that.
I never tried it though. Is it
It's
good,
so
actually?
good, bro. It's like the inside's frozen. It's like you're biting down on it. It's so good, bro.
I don't know, but I like the squishy, like when it's hard, when you right?
Yeah, but I like when it's frozen. It's like hard. It's like I don't know. It's just like frozen.
Frozen grapes is just like a slushy, no? Like it tastes. It
Nah.
feels like it tastes like a
It's
slushy.
like ice cream. No, it's like a yeah, it's like a
Yeah,
slushy ice cream.
It's like an ice cream, like almost.
Does anyone do this where you like peel the skin off?
Nah, I
Correct,
hate
nah.
that.
Or you peel the skin off?
Nah.
Damn.
Actually, you didn't.
Yeah, but for me,
Yeah.
I have Dominitos.
Yeah, those are so good.
Yeah, this is
Are
yeah.
they?
It's the talkie versions of Doritos.
But does it taste like? Have you guys had like the Doritos, the flaming hot one?
Yeah, it's like that
Yeah,
one, but in
yeah.
a talkie. It's like that.
But
in a
is it
Taki.
actually a talkie though? Because I
A
ate
Doritos.
one. And they're more like a hot fry.
I mean, those no, it's not supposed to taste like a talkie. It just looks like a talkie.
Yeah, the Doritos basically copy them. Or I don't know if they do that
Yeah,
collab.
but-
I don't know why, but that
But it don't have a crunch like a talkie, does it?
Nah,
What?
kind of. Not really. It's kind of more soft. It's more soft.
Yeah, it's like
What
a
do you
hot
mean?
fry, no?
No,
Like a-
it's like a no. It's exactly like a talkie, just Dorito flavor, like the spicy Dorito flavor. Like it's the same texture and everything.
Because I had one, but it didn't really have like that talkie.
No,
Talkie,
but,
like,
there's another one. I think like because they have hot fry, like the
Mm.
Doritos have hot fry version
Yeah.
of that.
Oh, really?
Oh, maybe I
Yeah.
just got the wrong bag then.
Yeah.
No, but like
But
I feel like it's like a little bit softer than like it's just like a tiny bit
No,
softer.
it's not.
Yeah,
no.
I just tried
it's
one.
exactly like a talkie.
I-
It's exactly like a
you
talkie.
just tried one. Here, show.
Hold on, hold on.
It's
No,
exactly.
hey,
It's
you-
not
you.
soft at all. It's exactly like a
Everyone quiet.
talkie.
He's about to do a crunch test.
I can know you're right.
Dang, But Moy, the inside is crunch. That chip is crunchy. It's not like where you bite down on it like a hot fry. It's exactly like a talkie.
I gotta try it. Where you get it? Where you
I
get
got
it?
it from Big Eagles.
Big Gills?
Yeah.
You're not sponsored though, right?
No, I'm not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by that, but Doritos, so I'll say we're sponsored. But yeah. I'm actually not sponsored by Head Beats right now, but I mean, it's for Sony. I use these for a workout. It's kind of nasty right now.
Bro, mine are all ripped.
I
have some,
clean. No,
Mine's
I
like
clean
all
mine.
red.
I clean mine.
but you don't
bro.
work it for, you don't use it for workout, do you?
Me?
No, I just use it to look nonchalant.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
no,
started
when
doing
I-
that.
I use mine for
I
workout.
can't do that. My head's too big right now.
And like they're all like ripped from the leather part.
Wait, what? Which ones do you have? You have Beats, huh?
I have Beats, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have Sony.
Yeah, we have Sony. Sony
Beats
team
better,
better.
Beats better.
Look what else I got too for my birthday. Not for Christmas. It's like a journal.
What is?
What
No,
is it,
what?
journal? What are you
I
writing
bet
there?
you,
Open it. Let's see.
today
I
I
got nothing.
yeah. He's like today I got a victory royale in Fortnite.
I just don't do that, but yeah, you take it off like this, right? I just like it because how it looks.
Okay.
No, you actually
I
wrote
know you
it.
actually wrote it.
Yeah.
It's all empty.
Oh, it's not. Hold on. I'll write something right now. Hold on.
Dear journal, eating is dying the womb kid.
These are actually making my tummy hurt.
Actually?
Yeah, this is sweet.
Is that a journal?
A journey.
Oh.
Alright, so what you got, Jordan? What you snacking on?
I have Cheez-It extra toasty.
I love extra
Those are-
toasty
good.
cheeses. Those are.
I like the cheddar ones. The what are they called?
Yeah, the extra cheddar.
extra cheddar. Those fact.
Wait, I don't know.
Those are good too.
Yeah.
I don't know how to close
Cheese,
this.
cheese is always a good meal though. It's a good little snack.
Cheezos.
Cheezes are so fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Put this back right here.
So, what's going
Dude,
on
what
in this
happened?
week?
Oh, well, I drink. No, wait.
What happened to your $300 rose?
I have it upstairs. I'm gonna wear it though.
Yeah,
I'll wear it.
Yeah, I know you know you. You asked me how I spent like 300 on those shoes, and you.
That's
know,
only
you
one
wasted...
thing though. That's only one thing.
Okay, that's one shoe.
No, you buy like 3 different shoes.
No,
Yes, you do.
no, I bought new pairs of shoes. They're like 400.
Look, see.
Do you have? Wait, do you have them?
No, they're coming in right now.
I wish I could buy like. I actually wish I was into fashion and all that, but I'm not. I'm just a gamer.
not-
Just a gamer.
Yeah. I'm not big into fashion either. I remember you had like a lot of shoes growing up though.
Us?
I have a good amount of pairs right now.
Now I only have one pair that I use.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
I have.
Yeah, but all yours cost like 300.
No,
I have 4.
my most expensive pairs are those, or the new ones I just bought, because those were like 420.
I got 4. I got 4. 4 pairs of shoes.
I got 3 shoes and like 3 pairs of boots.
Boots.
Look,
Yeah, like cowboy boots.
Oh, that's when you asked mommy for our birthday.
these
some
are like my
chonies.
beater shoes.
What, like,
How much are those?
yeah, those look nice.
These are,
but they
these
look
are
small.
only like, these are only like, yeah, they're like
What are
chunky.
those?
They're chunky.
What are those? I have some of those actually.
I know. Well, you used to have these, but they're like,
Yeah, slim.
they're they're the Gazelle version. These are
Yeah.
just-
I need some more chonies.
Yeah,
Bruh.
that's wild.
You text your mom that?
Yeah. No. I mean,
Hey, I can text mom that.
yeah, because she said, "Well, I want for our birthday." Like, since I'm older now, you know, it's like I don't even know what I want now, you know.
Ask for like shoes or like pants.
Yeah, you
Nah.
understand.
Well, yeah, you
understand
understand
as
once you
grow
get to my level, you know.
Nah.
When you grow out, you know, you like, cause like
up.
you can buy your own things now, you know. So like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, I was, like for my birthday, I don't like. If mom asked me for something, I would just say like pants.
Okay, hold on. Okay, mommy, actually buy me some like new shoes, like a very nice shoes, you know, I could like wear out to like, you know, if I go to the mall or something. More chonies. And wait, what type of chonies? I mean, I don't know. I mean, like the comfortable ones, stretchy ones,
Don't you wear spandex?
spandex.
Is that what they're
Is it?
called? Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
the stretchy ones,
Yeah.
right? boy?
Oh,
Don't you wear them?
guys,
Yeah, they are.
we should prank call now.
Bro,
I don't really use underwear anymore, so.
You know?
bro, you use diapers like Gersha?
I just
That's why they run out so fast.
I just be free.
No, I'm free right now, though. I'm free right now.
Freedom.
Actually, free.
Wait, are you potty training Grisham?
Yeah, every time you go use the restroom, I hold them and I show them how to pee.
If he
He's
falls
like,
down,
but why is yours so small?
wait, when he falls down, he just grabs onto your thing like, like, oh, you daddy.
Wow.
I'm not hurt, no, because like his grip is strong.
Why are you thinking of? This is going on the podcast, yeah.
Oh,
Hey, editor, clip it out, clip it out.
no, he
Clip
did
it
it. He did
out.
it. Yeah. Well, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, and by the way, viewers, just remember it's a Good Friday. Jesus died for our sins,
Uh-huh.
and you know, let's pay respect for him. You know.
10 seconds. Hold on. 10 seconds. Actually, no. Do like, yeah, 10 seconds.
Are you guys going to Easter Sunday?
Easter
No.
Sunday. Oh yeah. What are you guys doing?
I think we're going to my wife's mom's side.
Oh really? Is it like
Yeah,
a
Is
like a lot of
Gershom
people going?
celebrating it?
Yeah, he has his little fit already.
It does?
He's looking fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going. They're gonna do like some food and everything, and then we're going to church at 4.
4 in the morning or at night?
No.
Listen, at night, dude.
Wait, wow, like why so late? Or is it because they open at like 4 or something?
Me and Caitlin just like going at 4 because it's a lot less packed
Oh, okay.
and it's a lot quieter for Gershom, and he's taking a nap, so
Nah.
it's better.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, this week, I don't think anything.
What'd you guys do this week?
Yeah, I don't think anything good happened. I mean, not really.
That happened.
I don't think so. I just like been working my 9 to 5. I'm pretty sure we got off like people are getting mad at work because we're getting off like earlier. They want to stay like 10 hours there. Like why? Yeah.
You're like, nah, I'm not trying to stay more time.
Yeah, no, I'm not like the max I want to stay is like 8 hours or 6.
Yeah.
But yeah, they always get mad like, bro, why the fuck are we leaving so early now? Like, yo, bro, chill. Like, go on out. Like, you get to rest early.
Hey,
I was
man.
like, yeah, but yeah, I mean,
I've been leaving pretty early from work, but I have a lot of work here in the land.
yeah,
5 acres, and the freaking lawnmower broke down on us.
yeah.
I
So,
had to like patch up a tire, and then like the blades are messing up, but everything's good. And today in the morning we cut I cut all the yard in the back.
with
it felt
scissors
good,
or
like,
what?
and-
No.
Because you
with the
said,
lawnmower.
oh, you said it was
We
broken.
fixed it.
Oh, you
We
fixed it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
With scissors, dude.
you're
But,
just helping on the
yeah.
side.
we took videos. He was riding with me and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gershom?
Yeah. Going in the big tractor too.
Yeah.
How about you,
But-
Jordan? How about you?
Nothing. It was just a normal day. Week of school. I did nothing because now I'm on spring break.
Wait, spring break is coming up. Wait, huh?
Yeah.
Any spring break plans? You can come visit Gershom?
Angie making me go ski or
Bruh.
snowboard
How many days?
for like 2 days. I have to go like,
Give me thongs.
bruh.
Alright.
I think I leave like on like in the middle of the day and Thursday and come back Saturday.
Damn, that's an L.
Damn.
I didn't want to go, but mom and dad are making me go.
I mean, when me, Moy, and Ryan and Rancy went snowboarding, it was pretty fun. I like snowboarding.
We went for 1 day.
Yeah,
I really
Was it easy?
it was easy. Yeah,
Wait, are you gonna ski or are you gonna snowboard?
Snowboard.
it's all on your heels, Jordan. So when you're
Yeah.
like stopping, you have to like turn your. Let me see. I can show you. So say your feet's like this, right? You're skiing down, right? You gotta turn this way and then put your heels up, so you can stop.
To stop.
Yeah.
But like,
And then
If you
go
put them
back-
forward, Jordan, you're gonna eat it, dude.
Yeah.
no, but
Don't do the mistake. Don't do the mistake I did and feel confident and try to like grind the pole.
yeah.
I literally tried doing it right. I hated it.
But yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple.
I think I could snowboard though.
I've never done it before though.
Yeah, but it's like, I feel like it's like skateboarding.
Oh, it's nothing like skateboarding.
No, it's not. I
Trust me,
thought it was. I thought it was.
It's not hard, but you're gonna fall a lot.
You are
It's
gonna fall
hurt.
at
You're gonna be-
first.
You're gonna be really sore
Yeah.
next morning.
Uh,
Trust me.
and it's so cold
we, went
too.
up, we went up the biggest hill too. with
You did.
Ryan.
I did. I was too scared.
I did.
Uh,
And we went down. I was speeding. I was like,
You go fast?
yeah. I was going really fast, dude. Like your board jumps a bit. You just go,
That's crazy, bro. I would not do
And one little turn, Jordan, dude, you're.
that. I remember one time I actually stopped like too soon, and like I put my heels this way, like forward, and I just fell straight down. And, like,
Yeah.
and then,
Wait,
like,
where are you going, Jordan?
Mammoth?
I think that's where I went.
I'm pretty sure that's where we went, no?
I think so.
Man,
But I think I could snowboard. Like, if Angie could do it, I could do it.
no, you can do
That's how I
it.
think.
Enjoy. Is that?
Has Angie been snowboarding though?
Like 2 times.
No.
And I told her I could easily do it. She's like, no, you can't. I know you're going to suck at it.
Why she hate it?
You're drunk. You should get skis, and then do the jumps.
They just
You know?
slide, it goes
Bro,
Yeah.
sliding down.
how do they go so
I don't know how he
far?
doesn't take any fall damage.
I swear. Cause no,
Yo.
I'm pretty sure they're like super close to the ground, but like it's just a camera angle. They're just
But
gliding
they're
through
still
it.
like falling
Dude,
though.
you know how high they jump from though?
Yeah.
Yo,
And they're still falling like they don't touch the floor.
it's like that GTA English, you know, with the motorcycle.
Yeah,
You used
yeah.
to lean back a bit and you used to glide.
Oh no, you know it's actually crazy too. The one where they it's not the same thing, but where they go inside like the little cart thing. There's like 3 persons that push it. You know, they're like pushing it like this, and they jump onto it, and it's like
The only reason I know what you're talking about is because of the Mario.
yeah,
the
it's
Mario
like the
game?
Mario one, yeah.
The Olympics.
Yeah,
where
the
they
Olympics,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how does that work? Is it just the same thing as
That's scary, dude. You know how fast you go? You go like over 100 miles per hour.
bro?
And you just go.
And like it's like free, right? It's like free. There's like no track.
Yeah.
no tracks, right?
But saying like if you're going on a curve like that, if you turn the wrong way, you fly off the course.
That's crazy, bro. Could he die? You could die, huh?
I think so.
Damn.
Uh,
I know, bro. This reminds me. There's this one time on TikTok I heard a story. It was like 3 groups of friends, right? Or
mhm.
four of them, right? They were skiing at nighttime, right? And apparently there was a like a I'm pretty sure like there's someone was working on something like that day, right? And there's like
Yeah.
a wire like on like a long road no, it was down a water slide. There it was. Or yeah, something it was down a
Mhm.
water slide, right? And there's a wire in front of the water slide. So when they went down, I think 2 of them got decapitated. And then
Damn.
the other one was like pretty sure she stopped in time. So like she won't get it. And then yeah. It was like all over the news and all that.
I want to react. You guys want to react to something? I saw this video. It's like 4 saddest deaths on Everest.
Oh.
We can react to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause
Put
And-
up. And I want to talk about something that happened this week. I don't know if you guys saw the boat.
the
oh,
bridge.
the bridge?
Yeah, the bridge. That
Yeah.
was wild.
Yeah.
Apparently,
I didn't see any footage on it, but I just heard.
Yeah, apparently, like a lot of people weren't found.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
well,
oh.
yeah. A lot of people died.
Like,
That was wild because the boat came off
Yeah.
and did a U-turn to go underneath the bridge, but apparently, like the what's it called? I don't know what would you call it inside the ship, like all the buttons, everything, the system,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like it shut down. I don't know how it got
What?
shut down, but it shut down and they couldn't stop in time.
And there's people riding on the bridge too, right?
On the video, I saw like the cars passing by, but once it hit it, I didn't see any cars passing by anymore. So I don't know if they were able to clear everyone off the bridge,
I,
'Cause they
I
saw
think
it
they were,
coming?
yeah. I think, yeah.
but that's crazy. A whole bridge.
That's wild.
Let me see. Wait.
Yeah, try pulling up that video. I can react to it.
Because it popped up because wait, did you read it Into the Wild?
To the wild.
Like
Explain a little bit about it.
it's about Chris McCandless, like a kid that went into Alaska by himself and died.
No, I haven't
No.
seen it. But you know what I have seen? Have
Wow.
you guys heard about the rugby team
I'll look
that
at
was
a
going over the
video
Appalachian
at a
Mountains?
picture.
And
No.
it was a foggy
Just show
day,
the-
and they
Oh.
crashed, and they had to survive somehow, and they ran out of food, so they started doing like the cannibalism where they eat each other.
Oh, what?
They,
Wow.
they would eat each other. They would eat the people who were like almost close to dying,
Damn.
but they survived and got to tell the story, and there's like a whole movie on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Oh, it says 6 worst deaths on Everest.
Hold on, Gershom segment.
Gershom
Gershon
segment.
segment.
I gotta drop the grid. Get your boy. Ooh, you the big boy. Get him. You need to play with one toy.
Is that Mikey?
But he's gonna eat it. Did you guys see his video?
Yeah, his
the
vlog?
His vlog. Kenny was like, "Hey, get that phone
I
out of there," and he
know.
started teabagging it. That was so funny. Gerson's a character, man.
He was trying to vlog Caitlyn doing the thing.
He turns things now. Like he's so smart. He goes
Yeah.
like that. Like,
He's
look at his hand
flipping
movement.
it.
Look. He turns his hand.
He's inspecting it.
And look.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
W Gershom. You're such a smart baby. What's
Isn't
the
it?
thing he's been doing this week? Forgot. We did a couple of videos. Forgot what he was doing.
Isn't there like a thing where like?
cabinets in the drawers now?
Oh yeah, he opens the
cabinet, yeah.
cabinet.
Yeah.
I was gonna tell you guys. It was like he was doing a rep. Because he's on his walker,
Yeah.
where he can walk around. He's like Speedy Gonzalez in that thing. He
Bruh.
runs everywhere now. But he was trying to open one of the drawers, but he's in front of it, so he can't open it.
Yeah.
And every time he's like doing it, he's doing a rep. He's like, and then he gives up, and he goes good. He goes, I know, I'm talking about you, huh?
That was one time only, too.
Gershom, show him how you tap dance.
Yeah, you break your desk, bruh. How heavy is he?
He's heavy. How heavy do you think he is right now? Probably like 25 pounds.
Oh.
Bruh.
It's just because he's so tall.
Oh, like he's go for his pass. He like
Down, down, down,
Ah.
down, down, down.
down.
Ah.
I see.
Alright, Gershom segment's over. Say bye.
Bye,
to everyone.
Gershom.
Bye, Gershom.
Gershom, say.
Oh, you funny, mom. You funny.
Come on, here's his passy. Babe, can you bring me some water when you have a chance? These grapes are hurting my tummy.
Yeah.
You ate too many.
I know. Thank you, love. Love you. Alright.
Alright.
See this?
Alright, sorry.
Bruh. Yeah, this, you watched the movie about like the guy who wrote Into the Wild,
Yeah.
like when he went on Everest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see that.
Boy, wait. So I think, like, people who die on Everest, like, that's their fault. I feel like, cause they pay 65,000 just to climb it and just to
I
die.
don't get it. Like these hobbies, is it like
Yeah.
like
I
with
don't
this one? Like, what's the point of doing it?
I don't know.
Like,
It's like,
Conquer
you know-
the world.
Like we're learning about this in class. Like when you get to the top of the mountain, like you can't even think straight.
yeah,
Like,
there's no
like you're-
there's no way you're going back down.
Yeah. Like people know that like there's a chance of you dying and they still pay 65,000 just to like come here and possibly
I
die.
heard there's like a part where there's like a 6 feet gap and you have to run and jump. You go,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Dude,
Really?
yeah,
Shot,
that's it.
bro.
All right, let's see.
Is it part of the movie or like a real
Imagine that
thing?
you are climbing a mountain.
What?
Like this? Is it like real footage or just like from the movie?
I think it's just stories.
Stories?
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
it's like a
stories.
movie. Yeah.
next week, guys, we'll react to cave diving.
Oh,
Cave
cave
diving is
diving.
I
another
hate
thing that-
cave diving.
Yeah, I don't know why people do that.
Air
either.
lacks oxygen.
Right.
It's hard to breathe, and the sun is literally blinding you. Oh, and so you
Hey,
know,
should we do
Guys.
this?
you voluntarily paid tens of
Sick.
thousands of
Like
dollars.
people pay to
For
do
several
this.
Come on,
years,
guys,
you've
do it,
been
bro. You know how
saving
much
up
good
for
footage this
expensive
will be?
equipment in one of the coolest
Yeah.
mines out there.
Let
It
me
doesn't
know
matter
you.
anymore, as you are about to conquer Everest.
Who wants
Yeah, I
to?
would
See,
never
not
be
far
there,
from
bro.
you, There's a green boot sticking out of the snow.
Oh yeah.
This means you are now at the height of 8,500 meters.
Like, what? You know, if you
So
die
all
up there,
that's
they
left is
like
about
they leave your body up
350
there.
meters more.
Really?
By the way,
Yeah.
Yeah,
those
like
boots
there,
belong
like
to
that
one
green guy has been
desperate
up there
man
for
who
like since
passed
like
away
1990.
trying to do
Wow.
what you're doing now. In recent years, the mountain has claimed the lives of more than 300 climbers.
300.
And in
300
2023,
people.
climbing Everest became a kind of curse. In the first 6 months of the year alone, the death record.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Guys, we're not sponsored by them.
Yeah, we're not
Don't pay
sponsored by them.
attention.
Hold on,
I'm
wait a
muted.
second. Muted.
But Moy, what's got
They're
like
trying to take our cloud.
when you go to Mount Everest, like you see dead bodies when you're going up.
I did not know that. I've
Yeah.
heard about it, like how hard it is, but I never.
Like they
Actually-
leave your body up there, cause like
wild.
it's impossible
What?
to bring you
Is it,
down.
has someone actually made it up there though?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's, like a bunch of people make it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
17
Do
Like,
they survive?
But the worst
17 in
part is that the bodies of
2023.
Around 200 people are still on the slopes.
See,
It is
200
said
bodies
that
on the
there is an
mountain.
unspoken rule in the mountains. No matter what happens, no one is to be rescued. But is
Wow.
it really necessary to follow?
Look at that you.
If you
I was a
browse through
kid.
various
I was a kid.
websites offering guidance to the top of
Moy,
Mount Everest, The prices
There's
will shock
people
you.
that like
10,
live on
70,
here that are called
84,000.
Sherpas,
In
and like
addition,
it's like a
the equipment
family.
isn't
And,
cheap
like
either.
they're like the
You'll
guys
need a
that take you
special
up there,
warm suit,
and like they live on the
trainers,
mountain,
goggles, and even an
and
oxygen
they're like pros at it
because
too.
at the height of 7,000 meters,
It'll be a
you
mean
will
girl show.
definitely have trouble breathing without it. So, yeah, conquering Everest is a luxury.
I would
Oh, it's
do
not.
How
that.
much you pay, no one can
I would
guarantee
never do that.
you'll
Ooh,
reach
look at that. Oh, that
Damn.
looked
or
beautiful.
That does
at
look
least your
beautiful.
corpse will
That's the only reason I'll go,
I mean,
because of the view.
No one
Bruh.
knows for sure who's the owner of the green boots, right? But his corpse became a notorious landmark on the northern Mount of
crazy.
Everest. Some people think this is Sawang Paljor. He was part of the Indian team wearing the green boots manufactured by the famous Koflak company, which makes shoes specifically for climbers. Others believe it could be Dorje Mora,
Oh,
who also
not this
disappeared
guy.
on Everest.
Right, they
To
look
cut
like
a long
Indians.
story short, if you die on the way to the summit, you'll most likely not only be left unrescued, but you won't even be able to be identified and buried with
Damn.
dignity. The rescue operation at such heights is a
The
very
gear looks sick, though.
controversial issue,
Like how they wear the
which
clothes.
is only proved by David Sharp's example. When David was a child, he climbed Roseberry Topping, a hill in North Yorkshire, and it set him on a lifelong passion for mountain
Like
climbing.
that's not hard. Like
Then
that's
came
cool.
the
Yeah,
big
Like 'cause
yeah.
I feel like you can't die on
highest
there.
peaks of Africa and Europe, Kilimanjaro, Elbrus, and
Like
Cho'oyo,
the mountain
one
being
of the
that
highest
high
mountains
and
in
it having
Himalaya.
snow just like doubles the
David first
chances
tried
of
to
like
climbing Everest
danger.
as part of an expedition in 2003. Though he didn't reach the summit, the alpinist showed incredible stamina.
Like imagine
among
if
other
Everest just
trekking
like
group
melted, like the whole
Sharp
mountain.
suffered severe
Is
frostbite
it
during the
just
climb
snow?
and even lost
Gosh.
several fingers. But that didn't
Lost
stop
several
him from helping
fingers.
an exhausted Spanish
But he
climber
still
who
went
was
up,
just
though?
making his way up the mountain.
Yeah.
Sharp shared some extra oxygen with him. A year later, the climber repeated his attempt, but he didn't have the strength
Yeah.
to go through the last 350 meters to the top. Apparently, the fact that
Yeah,
David
apparently you go super
decided
slow
not
once
to
you're on
use
the top,
an oxygen tank
Yeah.
played a big role. Climbers love to set records, and an oxygen-free climb to the highest mountain in the world is probably the most dangerous
Wow.
of them all, where you can only rely on your body and endurance. With the same ideas in mind,
I was
Sharp
speed
went
run
on
up there
his
with-
third trek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David's mother was very worried about her son, but he kept
I bet
assuring
you
her,
so uncomfortable.
What you know?
too.
Some people that pay to go here, like 60,000. They it's not even like they don't make it. It's like sometimes like they go and they can't make it to the summit and they come down and they still pay 60,000 just to
wasn't
like
as
go.
dangerous as it was said to be. After all, you'll never be alone.
Probably
on the
looks
route.
beautiful though
There
out there.
are other
Though.
Yeah.
climbers nearby. David started his journey to the top from the base
Yeah.
camp on May 13th,
Is this the max
2006.
quality? Hold up.
Many people advised to take oxygen tanks with him, but he refused. Later,
Bruh.
several climbing groups reported
why do
seeing
you
a
do
tired
that?
Sharp at various points along the route as he was descending. Yet, no one knew if Sharp had reached his goal, or if he had decided to turn back again before reaching the top. A day later, Sharp was spotted in a
Oh.
limestone cave, where the owner of the green boots
Damn.
lies frozen to
Damn.
death. Some
Damn.
members of the group recall that
That's
Sharp
okay, you
sat
just
with
see him
his
there.
arms around his knees as if he wasn't feeling well. But no one stayed with him to help him down the rest
Damn.
of the way.
That's
What
wild.
Sharp said to his mother
That's
wasn't
crazy.
really the truth. He just wanted to reassure her. After all, conquering the highest mountain in the world is an extreme activity for any human body. And the fact that you decided to take such a risk is, in the end, only your business. Other climbers have also paid much money to feel the same adrenaline rush and endure the journey. So you
Yeah.
shouldn't expect someone to share oxygen with you,
Okay.
as David did with the Spanish climber. And now, David was sitting all alone,
Damn.
slowly losing consciousness from
That's
the
wild.
unbearable cold. He had tried so hard to cope on his own, but now he needed help. Eventually, another climber found the man, gave him medicine and oxygen,
Damn.
and moved on shortly afterward.
W.
When David was spotted by the next group of alpinists, there was Maxime Chaya among them, who decided to sit down and talk to Sharp. But as soon as Maxime tried to look into his eyes, he saw that David's face had already turned black.
Damn.
The group members were frightened and began to think of a plan to help. But the other climbers told them to keep going and not risk their own lives.
Yeah.
All they could do without harming themselves was to send a radio message to the base camp. However, due to the extreme weather conditions, it was impossible to get help. So, left alone among
Bro,
the
that's
cold
crazy,
slopes of
bro.
Everest, David passed away.
Damn.
His death sparked a series of controversies in the media, raising the question of whether to take
Bro, they're like
risks
30
to
years
help
old,
other
dude.
climbers in need in the harsh mountain environment. After all,
Oh, he
David's
was
serious condition
34.
was noticed by more than 40 people. Their
Damn.
indifferences make you further lose hope in humanity.
That's crazy.
Doesn't mean that in the mountains, everyone rescues themselves. The victim's colleague, Sir Edmund Hillary, was shocked by the situation and noted that such savage, unspoken laws are true only for Everest and climbers on other Himalayan
I mean,
mountains,
yeah.
And you
for
just-
example.
Start fighting, bro.
In his
Yeah,
opinion,
wait, give me your
modern
oxygen.
commercial guys only care about their clients' obsession with reaching the summit at any cost.
I'd
even
do
if it
that.
means the
You would
lives
actually
of
do
one of
that?
Their teammates.
Yeah, I think
Even
I'd
Sharp's
have to
mother,
kill someone
Linda
to
Sharp,
survive.
doesn't blame the other climbers. In
Like
a
they say,
conversation with
no
the
law,
journalist
no
from
law.
the British
Regulation.
Weekly Sunday Times, she said, "Your duty is to save yourself, not to try to
You
save
see?
someone else.
Save
But
yourself.
what if you go
at all
mountain
costs.
climbing not alone,
Yeah.
not in a group, but for instance, together with a loved one?"
Oh.
Francis Yarbo Di Stefano
Eee.
lived in lovely, dynamic ski town, Telluride, Colorado. Many athletic, handsome climbers from all over the world came here all the time, including Sergei Arzentiev, who was nicknamed Snow Leopard because he conquered the 5 highest peaks of the former Soviet Union.
Now.
Sergei charmed Francis straight away, and the couple later married. Francis shared the mountaineer's passion, and together with him,
Oh.
she tried to conquer the mountains
Bruh.
a little at a time. Her fearless determination made her name in history as the first
She was
American
skiing
woman
down?
to ski down Elbrus. Then
That's
the
crazy.
couple set themselves a legendary goal: to conquer Everest, so that Francis
Greetings,
Bruh.
agent.
Valorant.
This is Valorant Tracker.
Sorry, guys.
We're
you
not
guys-
sponsored by
Sorry,
Valorant.
sorry,
We're
sorry,
not
sorry.
100,000 agents.
Mute it, anything our
became the first
content.
American woman to climb the highest peak in the world. With her achievement, she wanted to show that women's endurance is underestimated.
Let's
On top of that,
go.
the couple decided to do
W.
it without
Let's go.
supplemental oxygen. and to
No
guide support.
oxygen is
At
crazy.
the time, Francis and Sergey
Aw.
had an 11-year-old son.
Damn.
and his
Why
parents
would she
planned
do
to stay
that?
The boy even had a terrible dream in which 2
Damn.
climbers were trapped. They were on a mountain destroyed by a storm and couldn't escape the snow, knocking them down. The boy told his mother about his dream, hoping to persuade her not to go to Everest.
Damn.
But Francis was determined.
Bruh.
She wasn't going to cancel the Everest climb.
Like,
On
why?
May 17th, 1998, Francis and Sergey began their ascent from the base camp and reached the North Col. The next day, they reached an impressive height of 7,700 meters. And on May 19th, they decided to
died.
climb to the last camp before the summit, which is at an altitude of 8,290
Almost there.
meters. At 1 in the morning, on May 20th, they were to make the final push to the top of Everest. But suddenly, the
Oh,
pair's
crap.
flashlights broke. Finding themselves
Oh.
in complete darkness, they couldn't move
Damn.
on. On May 21st, the pair tried to resume ascent. However, Francis and Sergey were already exhausted this time. The couple gained about 100 meters in altitude and realized their energy reserves were slowly running out. They decided not to risk their lives anymore, but returned to
Bruh.
camp to rest before the final push. On May 22nd, they moved up again. Still, this ascent was painfully slow, each step being unfathomably tough. It was already getting dark because Francis and
Oh,
Sergey
yeah,
were
once it
far
gets dark, bro,
behind
you're
the
done.
planned
And
time.
like you're not
Yeah.
in camp.
Usually
Yeah.
climbers calculate the deadline, so they don't
What do
have
those
to
ropes,
turn back
ropes
in the
even
dark.
do?
Francis and
It's-
Sergey had
they're
been
like
at an
connected
altitude
to the
of more
top
than
and you just, like,
8,000
pull
meters
your
for
way
several
up.
days.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, so
This
you can hold
is the
on to it
most
and all that.
dangerous region of Everest, called the Death Zone.
Damn.
This part of the mountain got its name because there is a catastrophic lack of oxygen here, and the human body begins to fight for survival. At that moment, the climbers regretted not taking their oxygen tanks
Bruh.
and began to think about an escape plan. Then, the pair decided to split up for some
Oh.
reason. Sergey returned to camp the next morning to find that Francis hadn't arrived yet. Filled with concern, he set
She
out
killed
again,
him.
armed with the necessary supplies of oxygen and medicine. At the time, Ian Woodhull and his beloved Kathy O'Dowd, also on their way to the top of Mount Everest, were only 350 meters away from the final point.
Damn.
Suddenly, they saw someone's body in the snow.
Yo.
It was
Damn.
half-conscious Francis. She was on the verge of death due to oxygen deprivation and frostbite. The woman was
pause it,
wearing
guys, pause
only a
it.
thermal suit.
Sorry.
Damn. How is you crazy?
I would never go to Everest, bro.
I don't like people
I'd
do
never
that.
go.
Like, I want to go to Everest or ever like skydive too. I feel like skydiving is a death wish.
Skydiving?
Yeah.
I feel like skydiving is like more easier to survive though. Like it's less of a chance that you die.
Nah, like I don't trust a parachute at all whatsoever. Like Leslie told me, Leslie said, "Oh, we should go skydiving for my birthday."
Bruh.
Like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. So, and back up, back up a little bit. Oh,
I'm
could
back,
I
guys,
have
I'm back.
fallen for you?
Go.
Right.
and the rest of her clothes were scattered around. The thing is that in the last stages of frostbite, you start to feel like you're extremely hot and
What?
become so desperate that you might just rip off everything.
Yeah.
At that moment, the couple realized that their expedition, which they had been preparing for years, looking for money from sponsors, was over. Kathy began to hug the frozen body to her to keep it warm, and Ian removed the hair from the victim's face and recognized Fancy. Her plan for Everest had been in the newspapers, so he immediately realized whose fate was in their hands. Ian tried to dress her, but Frances's muscles had atrophied. She was like a doll made of cloth.
Yeah.
Her arms and legs
Yeah.
simply wouldn't bend. Frances kept mumbling, "I'm an American. Please don't leave me." To get her dressed took 2 hours.
Wow.
Ian tried to pick up and carry the woman, but it was useless. Moving in such high snow was like trying to run underwater. Then, the man
Damn.
realized this venture was becoming dangerous for them, especially for his partner, Kathy. The couple could not do anything, so they decided to return to the camp for help. They took one last look at Frances. She looked like a real sleeping beauty. Back at the base, Ian tried to contact everyone he could, but no rescue expedition.
Yeah,
dared
like
to
why
go up
would he
that
go
altitude
rescue someone,
because
bro?
the weather was quite bad.
I don't think anybody would
Sergey,
rescue.
who went to rescue his wife.
Yeah.
This
Don't worry, guys,
is
we're
how
not-
AG1 works to
We're not talking about
Upgrade
AG,
ability.
AG1.
by
Cut this
combining
off. Cut this
Wife
off.
disappeared without a trace. Later, the climbers found his ice axe in the snow, and only a year later, they found the climber's body.
Damn.
Sergey had apparently fallen from a height and died while searching for his wife.
Ah.
Ian recalls that not a day
Jeez.
passed when he didn't think about Frances. A year later,
Another
he
kid.
and Kathy made
Don't
another
have
attempt
parents.
to reach the top, and they succeeded. But on the way back, the couple was horrified to see the climber's body again.
Damn.
She lay exactly as the couple had left her.
Damn.
Then Ian and Kathy promised each other to return to Everest again to bury Frances. It took them 8 years and the couple's entire savings to prepare for
Bro,
this expedition.
what?
On March 20th,
That's
2007,
wild.
Years.
they reached the woman's body again and wrapped it in an American flag. They also enclosed a note from her son and then pushed her body into the cliff, away
Damn.
from the eyes of the other climbers, who had been photographing her for all these years as if she was some kind of exhibit. As you can see, even a loving partner ready to give up their life.
See,
to
if I was
save
up there,
their
I would die
partner
like
is
how
powerless
Sukuna was
because of
awakened.
death.
Yeah.
Perhaps
I'd die like
everything
it's like-
would have
I'd be
been
like-
different
Yeah.
if they had gone on an expedition with a professional guide.
Ah,
Let's
that
say
is
you've been
like-
going for a long time towards some unattainable dream of yours.
How would you die? How would you die?
Ah.
Heard Lao Tse.
Yeah, I'll be standing up. I'll be standing up with one
Yeah.
arm and just
We're at
freeze
the
to
top
death like that.
and they've
At the
reached it
top?
even without
Yeah.
a guide.
God.
Well, for example, now
And
you
like
can
to not
become
fall
a
down, I
guide for
put
other
like
climbers.
snow all around
Just
my
like
feet.
Scott Fisher.
So me
He
using-
founded the iconic travel
Scott
company
Fisher.
Mountain Madness.
Oh, Scott
Yeah,
Fisher.
yeah,
Helping
this
other
he was from
climbers
the
achieve
movie.
movie.
the success as he did.
What movie?
In 1996,
This one.
I'll trust
as
this
part of
guy
his
though.
company's services, Scott organized the most
Wait, no, he
serious
dies, huh?
expedition of all,
Yeah.
the Everest climb. At the same time, the company, Adventure Consultants, owned by a New Zealand resident, Rob Hall, also
Oh,
applied
That
to
guy
climb the
too.
mountain. Thus, the competition between the two organizations and their
Is it
guides
a real movie
began.
or what?
Who
yeah.
would
Yeah.
reach the desired summit first. However,
There's like 2
everything didn't
movies
go
on it. I
exactly
watched
according
it.
to Fisher's plans.
Do they show
Faced
actually real
a
footage?
number of problems
Nah,
during the
but they
ascent.
show like all the
Some
people that
members of his
died.
group
And
got
how
sick
they
died.
and weakened,
It looks
so
cool.
he
Like,
helped them return to the
like
camp and
somebody
climb back
dies
up.
because like
Because of this, Scott himself became very
like it's like a Taiwanese guy and they're not experienced and like he went out of his base with like without the crampons which are on your boots and like
Yeah.
he slid down the mountain and died.
That's wild.
exhausted even before the final meters. In the end, the team arrived at the top of Everest.
So that's the
at almost
movie.
4 in the evening
Yeah.
on May 10th, which is almost 2 hours later than the strict deadline for a safe descent. However, Rob Hall's group also reached the summit well after the deadline. By that time, Fisher was extremely tired, feeling sick, and most likely experiencing altitude sickness. It occurs when the tissues and organs of the body don't receive enough oxygen due to the decrease in atmospheric pressure at high altitudes. As you can imagine, Scott, like many other professional climbers, didn't want to use additional oxygen. In this state,
That's
the
a
person
dumb.
experiences headaches, dizziness, confusion, and weakness.
Like those guys are
So
the
they need
pros
rest.
and like they still
If
end
you
up
don't go down
dying.
in time, you
Yeah.
can develop pulmonary or brain edema, which almost always leads to death in extreme conditions. However, Scott couldn't afford to let that happen. As a responsible guide, he had to get his group back safely. However, the situation was only getting worse. Shortly after the two teams began their descent, a heavy snowstorm hit the
Yeah.
mountain, preventing
Damn.
the climbers from reaching
The
the
worst part,
nearest
like you
shelter.
never know if there's gonna be a
Fisher was
storm or
already
not.
struggling
Yeah.
and instructed his assistants to rescue the team and descend to camp without him. He didn't want to delay anyone because they had to act quickly, and the weather was getting worse. His teammates managed to rescue several members of their group who were unable to cope with the blizzard, and even one person from the rival camp. But when the climbers returned for Fisher, he was already dead. His body was moved off the main route and remains on the mountain to this day.
Damn.
Still, no other climbers from Fisher's team died. Does it mean some
W.
guides aren't afraid to put their own lives at risk? Or not? This blizzard was one of the deadliest in the history of Everest
Blizzard.
because then, along with Fisher,
Blizzard.
so, what was going on with the team that was climbing the mountain under the leadership of Rob Hall?
They all
Rob
died.
was also a fairly well-known climber. He was the second person to climb the
I
mountain
didn't want
on
him
the
to
northern
die in the
ridge of
movie.
Ahmed Blanc in 1980 and Mountain Noomber in 1981. Rob and his colleague, Gary Ball, were very attracted to the concept of 7 summits, which originated as a mountaineering challenge in 1985.
Bruh.
He envisioned conquering the highest peaks
I'ma
on
do this,
each of the
guys.
7 continents. But Rob's
should do it.
ambition pushed him to jump over his head. He sought to accomplish this feat in a limited time, within 7 months,
What?
devoting 1 month to each peak. He and Gary's journey was to begin with Everest, which is considered the most challenging climb on the list, and they managed to climb all 7 of them indeed. This achievement set a record for the speed of mountain climbing at the time. No wonder clients paid his company, Adventure Consultants,
Damn.
$65,000 to be their guides during the ascent of
Damn.
Mount Everest in 1996. And the climb really went smoothly until the last hours. First,
Yeah,
just
that
before
was
the
actually
summit,
crazy.
one of the clients, Beck Weathers, had a tough time coping because he suffered from snow
Yeah,
allergies.
that guy.
This is usually caused by sunlight reflecting off snow or ice. To ensure weather safety, Hall
Jeez.
made the difficult decision to leave the climber to wait at camp for their return. Beck Weathers didn't even know that he shouldn't be upset about it, and in fact, he was incredibly lucky that day. Then, another client had a similar experience. Doug Hansen showed warning signs of exhaustion.
I'm pretty sure
As
that
the
guy
climbing
died.
time dragged on, Hall saw they wouldn't make it to the summit on time. He continued to climb nonetheless, not to lose the competition with the group led by Scott Fisher. And so, with a great delay, Hall's team reached the top. But Doug Hansen was not happy about it. He was already feeling very sick. In addition, a snowstorm suddenly broke out.
Down.
While everyone else continued down the mountain,
Why
Hall
don't they just
decided
bring
to
like a whole
stay
bunch of
with
oxygen?
Hansen, refusing to
I
leave
know,
his climbing
because
camp.
they're heavy too. That's why.
Unfortunately, however,
Yeah.
So
Hansen
it'd be hard
did
to
not make
like.
it. The blizzard was
carry all the
accompanied by
oxygen.
winds of
There.
240 kilometers and
Wait,
almost
the
zero
Doug
visibility.
Hansen guy, he like
Hansen died.
left his
One of
wife
Hall's
to
fellow
climb
guides
Mount
tried
Everest.
to save Rob by bringing extra oxygen and water. However, the regulator of the oxygen mask couldn't withstand the low temperatures, and it could no longer supply air. He eventually
wild.
managed to call his wife via satellite phone from the base
Oh
camp
yeah, this part was
and send
sad.
a message.
Yeah.
His last words were, "Sleep well, my love. Please don't worry too much." Almost immediately after the tragedy, the debate over the commercialization of Everest began again in countless newspaper and magazine articles.
Damn.
According to many commentators, the main cause of the Everest tragedy in 1996 was the pride of the guides and their inability to assess their
Damn.
own capabilities. So be
The
prepared.
Rob
No
Hall
matter
guy, like
how
his
much
wife
you
was
trust
pregnant
your
too.
intuition or your guide, Everest can take you into its snow forever. Nevertheless, there are still brave souls trying to find people on Everest who are beyond saving. If we recall the most prominent climbers in the history of Everest, we should name the only one with whom all began, namely the British alpinist, George
Ooh.
Mallory. He planned to become the first person to conquer the top of the mountain. George first climbed the slopes of Everest as part of
Damn.
a British expedition in 1921.
Wow.
His goal
Like, they
was to
didn't have
first
oxygen.
find at least the most accessible
know.
way to the top, which no one had ever reached before. Having determined the right route, a year later, Mallory wanted to reach the mountain's highest point, but an avalanche prevented him from doing
Yeah.
so. He decided to finish the job in 1924. At the time, he was 37, and Mallory was afraid that if he thought about it any longer, he
Look
would
at
be
that.
too old to summit Everest.
That's crazy.
At
There's
the
no.
end of May, he and his team began the ascent. However, not all the participants were prepared for the harsh weather conditions. of
Yeah.
Everest.
They're going
Some
out there.
climbers were quickly
They're going out there like
exhausted
nothing without
and
equipment or
constantly
nothing.
sick, which slowed down the process of conquering the peak. On June 6th, Mallory and his partner, Andrew Irvine, set out for the summit alone because
Oh,
they
that
didn't want to
oxygen.
wait for the other
Man, look at
participants
that.
to get better. George said Andrew was determined to reach the peak of Everest together.
Why don't you?
On June
They
8th,
just go up
the
there
other
with the
climbers saw
jetpack.
them
I
about
know.
244 meters
On
away
a
from the peak.
helicopter.
Shortly afterward, George and Andrew simply vanished, leaving behind a mystery no one could solve for the whole 75 years.
Damn.
Until the first clue to their fate came from a British expedition in 1933. Mountaineer Percy Wynne Harris came across an ice axe near the summit, believed to have belonged to the missing climber.
Damn.
Introducing
Bruh.
the Workday Pant.
We're not sponsored by Workday
Technical
pants.
5-pocket pant designed to feel comfortable and look formal.
I don't need it. I don't
Available
need it.
Beauty.
If you guys want any sponsor, sponsored by us, just reach out to us, and we'll be more than glad to
Yes,
share
sir,
this
yes, sir.
content. Like, we do charge pretty good, so just expect that.
Yeah, like
Closely,
$400
they saw
per
some
second.
hand-carved marks on the axe, like a cross. And Irvine's friends said that their friend used to mark his belongings in a similar way.
Yeah.
But when Percy Wynne Harris, who also climbed Everest, saw these clues, he assured that this carved cross was made by his guide, a Sherpa, Kuseng Pugla. He marked the ice axe so that it wouldn't be lost or confused with others. As you can see, Kuseng failed in his task and confused people trying to find the bodies of the missing climbers. 3 years later, alpinist Frank Smith allegedly identified the possible bodies of Mallory and Irvine with a powerful telescope during a British expedition to Mount Everest.
Damn.
Yo,
but he
when were
never got
cameras
them.
invented?
And in 1975, climber Wang Hongbao said that he came
think
across
like
the
in
remains of someone's body on Everest.
1900?
Then, a series of search expeditions began, aimed specifically at finding Irvine and George. Thus, people spent their
Bruh,
energy
why you
not to
saying like
conquer the
that?
peak, but to find corpses that no one had hoped to find for a long time. And in 1999, using clues from previous expeditions and Wang Hongbao's testimony, the team outlined the search area where the bodies were likely to be left. On May 1st, an American climber named Conrad Anker noticed a
Yeah.
large flat rock on the northern slopes of the area. He
Large
soon
flat
realized it wasn't a rock, but none other than George Mallory. Time had
No
destroyed his
way.
clothes, yet the
Damn.
mountain conditions preserved most of his body. The axe was located directly above Mallory's body, a few meters away. This suggested that he died as a result of a bad fall. Unfortunately, Irvine's
Damn.
body was never found.
Damn.
But it is quite possible that he suffered a similar fate. Just think about it. Mallory's body was found 75 years later. But no one will ever know whether he and Irvine managed to reach the top of Mount Everest.
That's crazy.
It turns out that they lost their lives in vain, because their feat will remain a mystery. No one
Imagine
will
they were
ever
coming back
solve.
down and they fell.
I think you've
Wow,
already
sucks.
understood what I'm getting at here. If you also decide to take a chance, you must know you may suffer the same fate.
I think
After all,
so. I
You
guess.
can't really expect to be rescued by other
Yeah,
climbers,
let's do it.
and your body might be found many years later, when your loved ones might not be alive either. Take a look at this post on Instagram by Gelji Sherpa. A Nepalese man self-evacuates a victim on Mount Everest at an altitude of 8,300
He's
meters.
carrying somebody?
During the
Damn.
climb, he decided to turn his clients around to save another climber's life. Usually, such an evacuation requires at least 5 participants, and
Damn.
he carried the victim to the nearest camp on his own. This was
That's
the first
crazy.
time in the history of climbing Everest. So, there is hope that you won't be the last. And now, imagine you are a member of the Gelji's team and have been saving for your dream of conquering Everest all of your life.
Underneath water for 2
How
days.
would you react to this? Write in the comments.
Damn.
that's
W.
wild.
Hi guys, what do we learn from this?
Do not
let's-
climb Mount
Climb
Everest.
Everest.
Waste of time, waste of
Uh,
money.
I don't see the point of doing it. Just to say that you climbed it.
Yeah.
I climb Mount Everest.
no.
All right, good. You want a cookie? Like what?
Cause people like, bro, that movie, like the author's story is crazy because he survived it when like the
Yeah.
guides didn't.
Like it makes sense if you like win some type of money when you make it to the top.
And it
Like,
should
I
be
mean,
there.
cause like, well, you know those 2 guys that died where he like called his wife.
What? Tell me here.
Yeah. You know those 2 guys that died where like he called his wife before he died.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like one of the guides died because like one of his client, like he was supposed to go down already, but one of his clients was like that was the second year there, and the first year he didn't make it.
Yeah.
Like he was close to the summit, but he's like no, we gotta go down. It's already like past 2. He's like no, please. He's like my wife left me for this, and like they went up, and that's when the storm came,
yeah.
That's
and he
crazy.
just like
That's
Fresi
wild.
death. Yeah, but like the author survived. Like there's a guy that survived that
Yeah.
like wrote books about it, and like Like he was like the first one up there.
Is he still
Probably
alive
killed
today?
all of them.
Yeah, he is.
Probably killed all of them though. Think about it.
No, but there was one guy where like he was like he was helping one of the guides. His name was like he was a professional climber. Like bro, he like he was like the second one to like climb like summit with them. Like he went back down and he was safe in camp. But once the storm hit, like he knew they were trapped and he went up and saved like 3 people.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That
but-
guy was a
yeah,
W.
Did he die too or no?
No, he
he
survived,
survived,
but then
right?
he died like a year later.
Yeah, that's
'cause
crazy.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't see like the point of doing that honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. Paying 60,000 for that is crazy.
Like, how do they eat when they go up?
I don't know. I think cause I remember like
They have some food.
I know they drink tea and stuff, but I think they have like packaged food.
Yeah.
Cause I know
I'm
tea
already-
helps you.
Does it?
Yeah.
Why don't they get like warmers, like jacket warmers and everything?
I think they do. I'm pretty sure they have all that.
Yeah.
It is dumb. That's
Oh,
it.
but there's ones that don't like they have like jacket warmers though. Like think about it, you have like a lot of oxygen and you have like the warmest clothes. How hard could it be?
Bro, I remember reading a book in like 8th grade, and like the book was about like a 14-year-old kid who climbed Everest.
Oh,
There's no
yeah.
way.
Yeah, he
Do you remember
survived.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's probably fake those things.
It was like 2 14-year-olds, and like they climbed Everest.
That was like a long
Time,
ago.
time.
50,
51.
I think it's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Alright.
Ugh. Like I almost fell asleep.
Oh, my tummy actually hurts so bad.
Was it actually?
Yeah. Oh, I
All
think I
right,
just pooped
chat.
myself.
All right. PLC Nation. Yeah, you like that?
Yes, sir.
PLC
Yes,
Nation,
sir.
right? Yeah, this is a little chill talk, little chill podcast, little chill podcast. Hope you guys enjoy. And,
Calm love podcast.
and the next week
Yeah,
we come out with
let
another
us know if you
banger.
guys like. Let us know if you guys like when we watch videos and react to it. You know, give us your feedback. Drop down below in the comment section.
And to bring us out, we have more to say. The Our Father.
That's my name. Our Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thy is the kingdom, and for Amen.
All right.
Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
All right, guys. And again, we are PLC.
Yeah, sir.
W.